Hello, hello. Welcome to Coma Pirate Radio, where we esoteric pirates slide our boats together, throw some ropes and tie some knots, and talk about some maps. You see, we're looking for a treasure here. And if that doesn't capture your attention and make you want to commit for the entire episode, then you're really not looking for the right treasure. No judgment. Move along. Thank you so much for being here. But those of you who do want to commit, this is the Cosmic Dialogue, where I channel and talk to everybody at the party. And this morning, Uranus told me that the Lemurians were telling me to talk to Venus. It's like, dang, is that how you guys send the notes? You know, like the notes that go from person to person to person to person, and then you finally get it, and they're like, hey. So Uranus is the messenger at this point with the rings, and the Lemurians are giving me the message. Venus. And of course she wants to speak. Venus is the beauty queen at the party. All of you know her as the morning and evening star, the beautiful golden planet that is all about, relationships and love and aesthetics and beauty. And she's connected with Taurus and Libra and, Pisces and water and mercy. The copper, the frothiness. She is the beauty queen. You can't look at her without thinking she's the most beautiful thing at the party. I mean, whether she's on stage or not, all eyes are on her. Oh, yeah. Most of my waking thoughts, personally, are on her. Crashing into me in the ocean. Tidal waves of frothy sea foam. Ah, yeah. Sitting on the prongs of Neptune's Trident. Ooh, are we getting hot enough? Sitting on top of me. Yeah, I do remember. And I will never forget. The feeling that Venus pulls from me are indescribable. Deep, yearning, a heartache, unlike any other pain I have ever felt in my life. Now listen, guys, I have felt a lot of pain. I have spider webs tattooed. Let's not tell people all over the world to think about the spider webs between my legs, please. That's my Leo Saturn. But today Venus is protected. Venus is arm in arm in conjunction with Mars. Venus. She pulls water from my eyes and makes my throat chakra close. Kind of like the feeling of being choked. Choked by the divine. Oh, the water, the fluids, the dripping. Remember to breathe. So much water. Visualize the divine goddess dripping nectar down your throat. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Leo Venus. She's fiery. She is fiery at the moment, and she's square with Jupiter, opposition to Pluto, conjunction with Mars. Now, let's talk about this. Let me pull some cards, and I will for the pleasure of our ears. Ear pleasure. Yeah, let's get some ear pleasure. That wasn't really very good. All right. Now, the first thing I had to ask was this Venus and Mars hand in hand. You know, they're going to the party arm in arm. Venus and Mars. I mean, gosh, I don't need to say anything else, right? You know what that looks like. You know what that feels like. Usually there's a red carpet involved when this happens. What do they want to say? So with them being so close, you can't really talk to one without the other. So Venus and Mars, what do you have to say? And 2 cards literally fly out. Now, I know a lot of you card readers out there. I love the way you shuffle. I do. And I love how the cards fly out. That's not how I particularly shuffle or how I like to shuffle. Usually they don't fly. I like my cards. Anyway, 2 cards fly out. And it is the 3 and the 4 of Wands. Of course it's fire. I'm like, of course it's fire. We're talking about Leo, the lion, with the flames all around his head, turning him into the sun. Always focused on the sun, the birthday kid, the center of the solar system. But these 2 flames, Venus and Mars, walking hand in hand to the party. The 3 is the new love. Oh, isn't that cute? It might be there, maybe it's the prom. I didn't go to a prom. I was not. No, I wasn't about all that. I watched Carrie. Thank you very much. We're not talking about that kind of party. We're talking about these virgin lovers in the number 3, the fiery 3, the fire triangle. And it grows into the 4, the desire to invade the world. Is interesting because I thought then about how I was coughing and how I'm literally choking on the fires of Canada right now. Canada. Bless the world as it's burning. And the particular place in Virginia is feeling it and breathing it. Actually, let's think about that right now, if you're listening, and take a deep breath. And think about all this fire on our planet. And just love it. Fire. It's fire. It's just fire. I feel it strongly. Hear me. Feel me. All the sex workers on YouTube. Sex workers. I as a tattooist, spend a lot of time in a lot of places and have spent a lot of time in a lot of places for many, many lifetimes. And it just, this 3 and 4 of Wands made me think of all of you guys on YouTube and TikTok. The pole dancers. Yeah. The flow artists. Yeah. The dancers. Oh, God. Those of you that are setting up your cameras and getting half naked and dancing for everybody to see you. Thank you. Thank you. See me. The divine feminine is incredibly sexy. Hey, if you didn't know Venus, she is the beauty queen. She is not afraid to be seen. Not here arm in arm beside Mars. I will spread my legs for Shiva. I understand the violence within sex. And I'm not talking about the distorted violence. As a non-dualist tantrika, we understand that animalistic violence is the grunge fuck. Oh my God. The holy violence. Now, a lot of people in the kink world understand this. I do appreciate them as well. They bring in the 4 in the collective. The 4 is the security, the stability. The 4 puts a throne under Venus. You should see me in a crown. Oh, baby. Leo Venus sitting on her throne. I feel you now. So, Jupiter is in square. What's going on with that? The boss, the owner of the venue. Now, last time I looked at Jupiter, he was over there and he was kind of unapproachable. If you want to go back, if I can figure out how to put the link in the video so you can just tap it, that might happen. Or you might have to go back and look for the cosmic dialogue labeled Communicating with Jupiter. Now, this boss at the moment is in a very interesting position as well. And last time, last time I approached was not very approachable. I just kind of looked at him from afar. So I had to ask, what's up? What's up? The magician pops out. Of course he does. Of course he did. I could totally feel him in his temple space doing heavy magic. He's like, I'm a magician, baby. I'm doing shit. And then I hear Venus and I get it. Venus. You want to be looked at. And this magician boss, the owner of the venue, the gangster, the godfather, he's not really looking at you, is he? I feel it. But you know what, baby? He's a magician, and he's doing this magic for you. For you. It's all for you. And the sun, yes, the sun. Venus, you are the beauty queen. But you're not the sun. Okay? That might be what the square feels like a little bit. There's also other things we got to do other than stare at your ass. As beautiful as it is. And it is beautiful. So Jupiter doesn't have much to say right now. We're not even going to ask him anything else because he's doing his thing. I ain't going to go over there because he's doing his magic. Thank you, Venus. Okay, we're going to move along. And Pluto always has something to say. Pluto's like, I see him over there in the corner and he's like bouncing up and down. And this is what he did in the last episode as well. Pluto's always wanting something to say. And I realized that Pluto is in trine with Mercury, of course. Of course, they're friends, the DJ and the god of the underworld. Yeah, we start to get an idea of what kind of music is playing at this party. The communication. Okay, Pluto, I hear you. What do you have to say? So I pulled a card, and it was 6 of diamonds. I'm like, okay. I felt that opposition with Venus and Pluto. And Pluto sends me the 6 of diamonds. Oh, he sees you, Venus. I mean, Jupiter, the boss may not be looking at you, but you don't notice Pluto over there eyeing you? Well, Venus is like, well, that kind of looks scary if you're looking across the party and you see this figure in black and you can't really make out his features. And he's kind of looking at you and you just can't really get a good feeling off of that. I get it. I get it. But look, Pluto is giving us a 6 of diamonds. Baby, it's the beauty. Opposites attract. And with you, with Mars at your side, Venus, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Pluto's over there. He's not moving. And you got Mars right beside you. It's cool. It's cool. You can dance. You can dance if you wanna. But yeah, I get it that dark figure over there, Pluto. I get it. Pluto might not look really that sexy. And I feel that change of perspective from Venus. We do all see very differently. And we all feel this party very differently. And however your Venus feels it, she feels it. But Mars is at your side right now. You can just look at the planets and feel the support that you have with Mars at the moment. It ain't got to be scary. Mars started feeling like the bouncer at that point. And then I remember this tattoo studio I had right next to a bar, of course, because, you know, that's back in the day when tattoo studios weren't in the ritzy parts of town. I was already out of the business by the time that they were like, dang, look at that fancy-ass tattoo studio. I was only ever able to get the shady place around the corner on Victory Drive. Oh, Venus, you got a bouncer at your side. Jeff the bouncer. He used to hang out with me a lot, and we're totally out of contact now, but that was a long time ago. But I remember Big Jeff, we called him, and he was a big man. Sweet and loving. God, man, yeah, I did like sitting in his lap. Fuck yeah, I did. Bless his heart. I loved Jeff. I get it. You are protected. That feeling of protection, of being secure and knowing that you can sit on that lap. And it's okay. God damn, it's okay. It feels good. You ain't got nothing to worry about. While you're dancing on that pole, Mars has got his arms crossed. He's got his eyes on everybody. He ain't gonna let nobody touch you. This is a safe environment to practice Tantra. You are a queen, my Venus. The beauty in the 6, Pluto sees it. Venus is covered in diamonds and pearls. Don't be mad at the boss. The boss is able to financially make this possible. And you know what? I mean, money isn't everything. Am I saying that right now? Everybody looks at me like, wait a second. No, it ain't. It ain't. You know, pirates go for the jewels, not the green money. You know, there's a reason why they made it green. I swear to God, I'm like, those motherfuckers, why did they have to make it green? You know why. 'Cause the power of green. And that's what I've used to transmute my feelings of negativity towards this green money. And I'm like, okay, green. Yeah, I can pull in the green as a pirate, but, you know, back in the day, I remember we looked for the stones, we looked for the jewels, we looked for the diamonds, not paper. Like, really? You're going after this, like, flimsy little paper shit? When you've got diamonds, the pirate is always focused on the treasure, baby. Yeah. Oh, Pluto starts jumping up and down at this point. It's like, dude, get back to what I'm trying to say. Yes. What else do you want to say? My mind wanders and Pluto drops the music down. You know those musical drops. It gets your attention. It makes you drop on that pole. I see you over there in the corner. Pluto. The 6 wants to talk of the 4 plus 2. The stability of the 4 with the addition of the 2. The twin flames, this Venus and Mars conjunction. Pluto sees it, baby. He's not trying to fuck you. He sees how beautiful this Shakti Shiva union is in all of its glory. All of it. All of it. Don't be scared of me, Pluto says. You ain't got to look at me like that. I'm not the god of the underworld. This dwarf planet that's at the furthest reaches of the solar system, the outside of this party, but still revolving around the sun, still feels the love of the sun, or he wouldn't be there, guys, for real. And don't be trying to say, oh, well, he's just a dwarf planet, so he don't really belong. You know, that's what makes him the emo kid, and he feels everything connected to Scorpio, thank you very much. It doesn't matter how far away I get from you. I cannot talk to you for years. And still, I feel you. In me always. Pluto is telling me that he is the bouncer of the beyond. Ooh, that was sexy. The bouncer of beyond, he says to me. I think I'm gravitating towards Pluto over there. Whew, okay, it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I'm not scared of that, Pluto. But you know, outer space movies scare me. I feel that like that deep space aliens, like that otherworldly, the floating feeling, the multi-dimensional in different realities, the real trippy space movies. You know what ones I'm talking about. That's what Pluto can feel like sometimes. Just so surreal that you really don't know, and it's so dark, so far away from the sun. It's cold and dark. And I see that breath crystallizing. Oh, and the look of the frozen astronaut glass when it gets too cold. Oh God, Pluto, okay, we get the point. This is 6 of diamonds. It's a warm feeling. I gotta shake that feeling off. Go back to the bouncer of the beyond. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna protect you from that shit. That's the stuff that Pluto will protect us from, that scary death. So, okay, Pluto, you got to sit down for a moment. We got Neptune we got to talk to, because Neptune is in trine with Venus. Oh, yeah. Neptune holds the 3 goddesses on those prongs. Oh, and the trident pops out of the ocean in its splendor. 3 prongs, not 1. The 3 in the 6, the 3 and 3. Para, papara, apara. Para being the white goddess on the top prong. Papara and apara being the red and yellow goddesses on either side. Oh, the sweet one. Para is on top. Oh, the Neptune, god of the frothy ocean. With this trine, Venus and Neptune are very good friends. Like BFFs. This energy is holding. So I pull the card and I get the 4 of Hearts. I'm like, of course I get the 4 of Hearts. Oh my God. The stability of the water. My love, Venus, you are okay. You are okay. Neptune has got you stuck up on his trident. I mean, I know, I get that could be a little bit uncomfortable for some. But it's, oh God, with Tantra, baby, it's all in how you see it. You just paint the picture for yourself. And if you're up on that prong, my God, make it sexy. Why not? This is the real deal, my love. This Leo Venus has a water throne. So why don't you turn that prong into a throne? Come here and sit on my whatever words you want to put in there. It's only water, it's only fire, it's only love. It's only slaughter. We're only liars. It's only blood. They're only thoughts that I'm having. Thoughts safe within my head. You're only crying, you're only dying, you're only late. Odessa, thank you for those lyrics. And they're sung by Pluto. Pluto's over there controlling the music with the DJ. I hear you, Pluto. That's a good song. You know, that's the next thing you should listen to. My dear Pluto, Neptune tells us that these oceans are safe, at least for today. Neptune has got your back, Venus, and you're arm in arm with Mars. It's okay. Again. This Neptune, my baby, has got your Bindu. Why don't you think about your Bindu and put a dot on your third eye? Yeah. Don't stress over Pluto over there. Pluto, he just wants to fuck you like an animal. My whole existence is flawed. You get me closer to God. Oh, yeah, those lyrics. I feel that Pluto, Mercury combination. Thank you. Thank you, Venus, for being the beauty queen of the party, the morning and the evening star. Thank you for dancing on stage. Thank you for not being scared to be seen. Thank you for understanding that this is the 21st century and we can do things differently. We will turn to gold and then we will shoot out into plasma. Bless you all. And whether you're traveling mentally or physically, may it be in love, light, and shadow, Pluto. Don't forget the lube. Those prongs need lube. Thank you. Thank you very much.